Alright, what's up? I'm Charm City 187, yo. Time for mine and my brothers. Week 5 picks. Week 4, I was 9-4. My brother was 7-6. I got Washington and the Giants wrong. I got Minnesota and Atlanta, Philly and San Fran, and New Orleans, Dallas wrong. So, pretty good week. I got every single 1 o'clock game right. So, I got every 1 o'clock game right and every 4 o'clock game wrong. So, alright, week 5, Thursday, October 2nd, Minnesota at Green Bay. We're both taking Green Bay, but I'll tell you this, if Teddy Bridgewater plays, it'll be a close game. If Christian Ponder's playing, Minnesota's going to get blown the fuck out. So, yeah, plus they're playing in Green Bay. I don't see Minnesota going in there and knocking Green Bay off. But, yeah, Sunday, October 5th, 1 o'clock games. Chicago at Carolina. Both taking Chicago. Hopefully Matt Forte gets me about 40 fantasy points, because he should be able to run for about 250 yards against Carolina's defense. Carolina's offense is non-existent. No running back threat. Cam Newton can't run. He has one wide receiver and one tight end to throw the ball to, and that's it. Their defense can't stop a nosebleed, so Chicago should be running over them all day long. Cleveland at Tennessee. My brother's going to take Cleveland. I'm going to take Tennessee. So far this year, Tennessee is 0-1 at home, and Cleveland is 0-1 on the road. I think Tennessee will get their first home win before Cleveland gets their first road win. Yeah. St. Louis at Philly. Both taking Philly. As long as Philly can score more than 7 points and not turn the ball over, you're going to beat the fucking Rams. That's why the Rams aren't going to be in St. Louis for much longer. Atlanta at the Giants. My brother's going to take the Giants. You know, I'm taking Atlanta, but I'm really scared of taking them, because they can't play outdoors. They don't like playing on the road. Atlanta has a shitty defense and a good offense. The Giants have a shitty defense and a bipolar offense, so you never know what Eli you're going to get. But I'm still going to stick with Atlanta. Tampa Bay at New Orleans, both taking New Orleans. I think I was one of the 2% of people in the country that picked Tampa Bay to beat the Steelers last week. On the NFL.com weekly pick 'em, 98% of the country picked the Steelers to beat the Buccaneers. I picked the Buccaneers to beat the Steelers. Yo, that had to have killed like everybody in the country's Survivor that new NFL Perfect Challenge, except for a Survivor, you got to pick a winning team each week. That probably killed everybody's week. But yeah, we're both taking New Orleans. Houston at Dallas. I'm going to take Houston just because Dallas is at home. Dallas does not play well at home. Especially since they played well last week. They're not going to have 2 back-to-back good home games. Plus, Houston's defense is going to force Dallas into several turnovers. And if you get a couple turnovers against Dallas, you're going to win. My brother's going to take Dallas, though. Buffalo at Detroit. Buffalo don't have a chance. Alright, next you got the Ravens at the Colts. My brother's going to take Baltimore 34-24. I'm going to take Baltimore 31-28-27. It's going to be like a 3-point game. Earlier, I was trying to find Harbaugh's stats, like what he is against coaches that leave Baltimore and go coach another team. You know what I mean? But I know we're undefeated against Rex and the Jets. There's so many other coaches though. Like I know Chuck Pagano, he left, and I think we're 2-0 against him, or we're 1-0 because the one game Bruce Arians had the coach for him when he had leukemia. But, yeah, when coaches leave here, plus the Browns coach, who we just beat, when coaches leave Baltimore and we play them, we usually end up beating them. And when players from Baltimore leave Baltimore to go to another team, we usually end up whooping their ass too. But, yeah, we did that to Ed Reed, I think, 2 times last year. But, yeah. But with that being said, I would much rather have Ed Reed playing fucking safety for us than Darian Stewart or Matt Elam, to be honest with you. At least with Reed back there, he could be teaching Elam something, you know? But that's just me. Even with how old Reed is, I still don't think he's slower than fucking Darian Stewart or Jeremy Miles or whoever the fuck's been playing safety for us. Pittsburgh at Jacksonville. I was tempted to take Jacksonville here, but I'm going to stick with Pittsburgh. I don't think they'll lose 2 in a row, especially like that against horrible teams. 4:05 Arizona at Denver. My brother's going to take Denver 28-23. I'm going to take Denver 24-21. Yeah. I just don't think Arizona's going to be able to stop Denver at the end of the game. I think it's going to come down to the last drive, and Peyton's going to work some magic and go down the field. I'd love to see Arizona win, but, I mean, see, that's another thing that I'm conflicted with when I pick you. Whenever I pick a team to win, and I'm watching the game, I'm always rooting for the other team. I hate that shit, but 4:25, Kansas City at San Francisco. My brother's going to take San Francisco. I'm going to take Kansas City, yo. They've been on a roll, so I'm just going to stick with them for now, see how they do. Jets at San Diego. San Diego, obviously. 8:30, Sunday Night Football. Cincinnati at New England. My brother's going to take Cincinnati 38-13. I'm going to take Cincinnati 101-7. I know Tom Brady's going to end up throwing at least 1 touchdown pass to keep his, whatever stats he has going. But besides that, Cincinnati probably won't get stopped 1 time by New England's defense, yo. New England is, what the fuck is going on with Danny Amendola, yo? I've had him on my fantasy team for like 2 or 3 years since he's been in New England, and I don't think he's gotten over like 5 points in a single game. Like, he was a waste. Yeah, Julian Edelman's alright. Gronk can't play all the time because he's still hurt. But, I mean, they have no offensive line, no running backs, one decent wide receiver, and 1 good tight end. A quarterback that takes a pay cut to be on a good team, yet they have no good players around them. No good players on defense besides Chandler Jones. I mean, what the fuck are they doing? But yeah, Cincinnati 101-7. And then Monday, October 6th, 8:30, Monday Night Football, Seattle at Washington. Seattle's going to murder them. And that's another thing, yo. What is the deal with all these shitty fucking primetime games, yo? Every Thursday night game's been a blowout so far. And I think every Sunday Night Football game's been a blowout so far, too. But yeah. And on the bye this week, we got Oakland and Miami. So, alright. That's our picks for the week, and I'm out. Peace.